Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this video, I will explain about transmission mechanics. What is transmission mechanics? Uh, transmission mechanics. Transmission is a machine in a power transmission system which provides controlled application or the power. Often the term transmission refers sample of the gearbox that uses gear and gear trains to provide speed and torque conversion from a rotation power source to another device. In British English, the term transmission refers to the whole default trains, including clutch, gearbox, propulsion, four-wheel drive, differential, and final drive shaft. In American English, however, the term refers more specifically to the gearbox allowance. The Italic usage differs. The most common used in motor vehicles. Here, the transmission adopts the output of the internal combustion engine to the drive wheels. Such engine is to the operates and relative high rotational speeds, which is inappropriate for starting, stopping, and slower travel. The transmission reduces the higher engine's speed to the slower wheel speeds, increasing torque in the process. Transmission are also used on pedal bicycles, fax machines, and where different rotational speeds and torques are adapted. Often, a transmission has multiple gear ratios or sample gears, with the ability to switch between them as speed varies. The switching may be done manual by the operator or automatical directional forward and reverse. Control may also be provided. Single ratio transmission also exists with simple change the speeds and torque and sometimes direction of motor output. In motor vehicle, the transmission general is connected to the engine's crankshaft via a flywheel or clutch fluid below particular speed. Partly because internal combustion engines can below a particular speed. The output of the transmission is transmitted via drive shaft to one more or more differential, which drive the wheel, while a differential may also provide gear reduction. Its primary purpose is to permit the wheel at either end of an axle to rotate at different speeds, essential to avoid while slip, pipe, or tours. Also, it changes the direction of rotation. Conventional gears, belt transmission are not the only mechanism for speed torque adaptation. Alternative mechanisms include torque converters and power transformation, diesel electric transmission, and hydraulic drive system. Hybrid configuration also exists. Automatic transmission with a full body to save gear using fluid pressures in response to speed and throttle inputs. Driveways and other gearing and windmill horsepower devices and steam engines in support of pumping, milling, and hoisting. Most modern gearboxes are used to increase torque while reducing the speed of a prime mover output shaft, motor crankshaft. This means the output shaft of gearbox rotates at slower rate than the input shaft, and this reduction in speed produces a mechanical advantage. Increasing torque, gearbox can be set up to do the opposite and profit in increase in shaft speed with a reduction of torque. Some of the samples some of the sample gearbox mirror change the physical rotational direction of power transmission. Many typical automobile transmissions include the ability to select and several gear ratios. In the size in this in the case most of the gear ratios often simple gears are used to slow down the output speed. The high gears may be overdrive type the increase the output. In this case, most the gear ratios you are to slow down the output speed of the engine, and how the highest gears may tips the increase the torque. Gearbox have found use in wide variety of different often stationary applications such as wind turbines. Transmissions are also used in agricultural, industrial, construction, mining, and automotive equipment. In addition, the ordinary transmission uh, equipment and transmission equipped with gears. Such equipment make extensive use the hydrostatic drive and electrical adjustable speed drives. The simple transmission, often called gearbox, do reflects their simple. Okay, thanks. Don't forget like, subscribe.